Hey guys, so the lesson plan that I decided to evaluate and go through is the roller coaster one. And I thought that this was a really good lesson plan because it really is fun activity for the kids to be able to understand how gravity works, and um, it provided some good books to start the lessons with, and it was a good way to get their attentions going and keep them engaged. And then it had great experiments to be able to provide their exploring and their explaining part. The elaborate is cool because it provided a second book, and then the evaluate was a quiz that was provided at the end. It also came with some worksheets that were pretty cool. And it was pretty well laid out, where if you were going to utilize this, it is very self-explanatory. The only thing that I think wasn't that great about it was the lesson objectives. It provides how it's connecting to the standards, but it doesn't have the standard actually posted, which on my lesson plan, I plugged in all the areas of the lesson plan into this one. And one of the things I did notice was for right here, the NGSS performance expectations is where we would put our content standard. And what I had plugged in is what they provided, but I think it would be a lot better if the actual content standard was posted, because it's just good to have it on hand and to make sure that that lesson plan is aligning well with the standard. For the objective, it was stated, but I think that it could be a little stronger by stating that students will, after completion of the lesson, students will independently be able to investigate the ideas that gravity affects all objects equally, and by conducting the races and everyday items. So I think if the wording was a little bit better, that would be awesome. I think excuse me, the different strategies to meet diverse learners was it included the multi-intelligences by providing activities that, such as creating the roller coaster with the plastic cups, is an example of the kinesthetic learning because they're using their hands and they're building things. And another example was a visual learner, is when they actually draw their roller coaster. So they're able to draw it and really utilize pictures to get a good understanding of how a roller coaster works and in comparison with gravity. It also used the 5 E's, which is important. And those 5 E's, I plugged in from the lesson plan what was provided. And I think that, like I had said previously, the engagement part was introducing the book and basically introducing what how roller coasters work and how they function. And some guiding questions was, have you ever been on a roller coaster? What would it be like? If you've never been on one, what would you think it would be like? I think that it's good that it also included collaborating with each other, because that goes onto the teaching strategy of first I do, we do, you do. So that's part of the we do. And I think that's the best way for students to learn, is where a teacher first introduces something as the I do. So I am the teacher, I'm going to do this. Then we are going to do it together as a whole group, and we can collaborate with each other, and you can see how your classmates are interacting with it and what their concept is and what they're getting from it. And then the you do is the end evaluation to ensure that you are really grasping that content. And that's pretty much it. I just plugged in the parts of the lessons that were appropriate for each E for that lesson plan. And I thought it was really cool, and it's definitely a project or a lesson plan that I can utilize in my own classroom. Thanks, guys. Talk to you later. Bye bye.